Today we're answering a question from Angelica King Izzard 5637. She wants to know, is Google Meet just for coaches or can I use it to teach my Candle classes? So yes, you can use Google Meet to teach your classes. Go to your Google Calendar. Here is where you're going to create the event. You go over to create and you're going to click event. And for whatever class you're going to teach, you would type it in there to create an event for it. We'll put the date. We'll put if it's a repeat event, it's going to be a class. So we'll just say it's a one-time event. And we set a time for it. If it repeats, you can add that here. I'm going to leave it as it does not repeat. If you're going to add guests, that would depend on what kind of class. If this is going to be a general class and you don't know who's attending yet, leave that blank. And I'll show you a way to share this link later so that you can collect the attendees. Click the Add Google Meet link so that it generates a link for them to use. As you can see, you get up to 100 guest connections and you can run your candle making class. It's going to be virtual, so you don't need a location. You can add a description here. And if you've got a document you want to attach, maybe you have instructions. And then maybe you have a list of supplies they're going to need because they're going to walk through it with you together. You could add the list from your Google Drive attachment. You can say, see, it says Google Drive attachment. That means if from your Google Drive account, you would go there and attach the document you have. Say you got a supply list of all the things you're going to need for the class. That's one way you could attach the list. And this is your calendar. It's showing your calendar. There are more options. Let's take a look. So just in case there's something you want to use. Over here, it's notifications. You want something 30 minutes before the event and something a day before the event. You can add more. And then this is the calendar that you're using. It shows as busy, and default visibility will be you want it to be public, you want it to be private, or just default, which is whatever your typical events are. And you see the description. You can put more content. You can have a checklist or any other bullets. You can add links here. You can add guests maybe later as you decide who's going to attend. Maybe they sign up for another event and then you add them and then it will send out a reminder or an invitation. But here for permissions, it offers you the opportunity to modify the event. Your guests will be allowed to modify the event, to invite others, and to see the guest list. I usually leave all these empty because they don't need any of those accesses. And from there, you've got time zone. And if it's an all-day event, you can click that and it'll show us all day. And then we save from there. Okay, let's see. We made the event. That is here. And I said to start it in your Google Calendar. But if you're not going to create it that way, another way you can access Google Meet is from the apps over here next to your profile. You can see Drive, Gmail, YouTube, Gemini, Calendar, and underneath, well, the order may differ depending on how often you use it. Here's Google Meet. We can click on that. And from here, meetings shows up, and then there's calls. If you have something and you've got somebody else's information to attend the call, then you would put it here or search for contents there. Meeting, a new meeting, you click that button. It'll allow you to create a meeting for later, or start an instant meeting. But what we just did first was schedule in Google Calendar. That's what we were doing at the start. We created the candle making class inside of the Google Calendar, which for most people's purposes, that's the easiest way to go through. The most streamlined and efficient way is to create it inside of Google Calendar, like what we just did. Discard that. So I hope that was helpful. Yes, you can use it for your candle making class. The free account and the business basic account, they don't include recording. If you want to have recording, use something like a tool like Fathom or Fireflies. If you have questions about Google Workspace or any other software tools, drop them in the comments below so your question can be featured in my next video.